Hey kids, boys and girls, Alex here in the city's southwest end in the borough of Etobicoke, Toronto. And it's a beautiful, warm day outside, but I did not expect to see a little mist and haze. It was kind of unusual seeing it after I wanted to go to Runnymede Station so I could film a bus ride and do a walking video in Swansea. But because of that, and it was kind of cloudy, I was like, okay, forget it. Let me just film a ride on the 15 route and head to Sherwood Gardens instead. So that's where I just came from. But yeah, it is afternoon rush hour once again here at the East Mall and the Queensway. And yeah, there's Highway 427, which is basically the borders of Toronto and Mississauga if you head further north. And of course, its terminating vista is at the Gardiner Expressway, which becomes the Queen Elizabeth Way at 427. And this area is predominantly commercialized. It's filled with so many like automotive shops, you know, this and that. And I did a walking video along this part of the Queensway, which is back in June. As you can see, they were building a Mercedes-Benz dealership. Yeah, as you guys can see, it is warm outside with very slight coolness. But either way, I am properly dressed for this spring-like weather, and today is Wednesday, November the 2nd, 2022. Like, if you think it would be like a lot chillier by now, but hell no, it isn't. And who knows, maybe we'll see our first swath of snow this month. Because it feels like every November we are getting snow. So that streak is going to continue. But anyway, I'm going to do a walking video along the East Mall, which is parallel to Highway 427, which is of course to the west of here. Big load. Well, okay, not a big load, but a lot of noise anyway. And so as I mentioned, the Highway 427, which is of course part of the 400 series of highways in Ontario, it's operated by the, or is it? I think it's owned by the province of yes, it's owned by the province of Ontario, unlike the Gardiner and DVP, which are owned by the city of Toronto. Highway 427 lies in the middle of course, well, sort of the middle of the East Mall, which is right here. And of course, on the other side of the 427 is the West Mall. So both of these streets are respectively parallel to Highway 427. I think this mist is really showing a sign that it's gonna get like cooler soon. But this week it's gonna be beautiful temperatures, and it's gonna be like sunny, period. So I did not regret coming in with just a sweater. I already coming in without like wearing a sweater or a hoodie, because I already knew it was going to be this warm. But the mist kind of like deviated from doing a walking video in the interesting and beautiful Swansea neighborhood. But I didn't want to do a video there if there was like all this friggin' mist, and it was a lot when I got out of Runnymede Station. When I left my place, it was completely sunny. Then when I got out of Runnymede, it was like, oh my god, forget it. So I just made a last-minute decision to go to Sherwood Gardens again. Filmed a ride on the 15 route. I think that's the only video I filmed for today. This is the second one. Yes, I am trying to be a little quicker here, as not only is rush hour, but I want to get home quickly and get some more homework done and to prepare for class tomorrow. Yes, I know it's online class tomorrow, but you know, I always use that time to go on campus and take advantage of the library and some of the resources there. And I'm getting a cavity filled, actually a couple of cavities filled next week, Thursday. So will I have my gum freeze? I don't know. Guess we'll see. So I'm going to end this off at Dundas Street West, right across from Cloverdale Mall. Of course, it's going to be very busy when we head up to to Dundas, because you know it's just filled with heavy traffic, and of course like 16 bus routes operated by TTC and Mississauga Transit. There's North Queen Street, and the bus that I just got off was a friggin' Nova Bus LFS, a diesel of all things. I haven't even been on an Orion VII OG diesel all day. So I mean, I didn't really care about that because I only took it from Sherway, which is, you know, just a 3-minute ride. And it was on the 123D. The 123, sure, it used to be called the Shorncliffe route. And then in 2018, I think to make more sense. And the fact that it has like, what, 4 branches, the A, C, D, and F, which go different directions, but they all start at Kipling Station. 2 end at Sherway, and I think others end at Long Branch via different like streets, something like that. And yes, I can see some of that traffic building up on the northbound 427 as we're approaching North Queen Street East. As I mentioned, this area is very industrialized. I could even do a walking video along here, but nah. Also, when we get to Dundas Street West, I'm gonna have to like find my way up there because I don't think the East Mall like directly connects with Dundas Street West. Meaning I'll have to like go around to like the East Mall Crescent and just wait for one of the buses there. As long as it's a TTC bus. My way I'm not waiting for, because you know we're in like city limits, so what's the point of having to like pay an extra fare if you're taking my way buses just to Kipling Station? Just waste a bit of money. Yeah, you can really see that there's some mist like shading over these apartments over there. It's crazy how, you know, I'm still balancing between school and work. Tomorrow I'm just gonna like get back into like full swing. You know, after my classes, I'll head back to Robarts Library and work on an essay. Don't forget, as we're in November, you know, I'm halfway through. I don't know about you guys in university, but if you guys are in the University of Toronto, like me, we are halfway through our first semester. How are you guys feeling about midterm exams? I think it was 2 midterm exams I took. But as we go into like our final few weeks of the semester, it's gonna be pretty hectic. Believe me. I don't think I'll have much time to film, you know, videos. You know, like mid-November to like end of the month, and then into December. I do know I have an exam early December, then another one like in mid-December. I think just before we hit the Christmas break. Yes, Christmas is coming very soon, but I already said it before. I find it a bit depressing, especially like how I felt last year and the year before. Probably due to COVID, but you know, things are pretty normal these days, or lately. But who knows how normal it's gonna be? Oh man, I can't wait for it. When I was at the Bay at Sherway Gardens, like you wouldn't even believe the amount of Christmas tree that store has, and I think they set up their little spots for like Christmas decorations and other things. It's really like getting into the swing of things, right? Because you know, 2 days ago was Halloween, spooky season, and of course, you know, like a lot of people like me gotta talk about, you know, once Halloween's over, Mariah Carey comes into action. So we get ready for Christmas, but I'm not playing her signature track yet. Nobody's playing Christmas music yet. Probably like when the Santa Claus parade is being held, that's when, you know, CHFI will play their non-stop Christmas music all the way through. So I'm just gonna get into the swing of things. It's crazy how, you know, we're in the 11th month of the year and time flies by so fast, and it's just coming. It's just coming. It's almost been 2 months since I've been in university. I'm used to it. I know you guys have been asking about, you know, how it is and stuff. But there's probably a good chance I'm not going to be filming like a whole lot of videos like end of this month to early December. So I'm gonna post an update probably on the community tab when I get like if anything. Well, something will certainly come up, but like final win. But either way, the end of the first semester is like, Emily already told me this because, you know, she's in university too. So everybody gets, you know, stressed out at some point. And it's just a lot hectic, difficult and stuff. Sorry, Emily, I know you went through a lot, but I think I can handle it. Maybe. I always thought I did terrible on one of my exams, but I'm not gonna go into that. There's a stray dog. Well, I don't think he's stray. He's like locked up in a fence, and I think he's looking at me now. Hi, buddy. Now we are passing the Canadian Pacific corridor. That's basically like what used to be the Midtown passenger service over a century ago. And of course, the only passenger service being used today is by the commuter rail network, Go Transit. So that would be the Milton line. There's a GO station not too far from here. Of course, at Kipling Station. I really like walking through these industrial parts of town. For some reason, this is giving me like partial Montreal vibes, like southwest of downtown, that sort of thing. Because you know, in industrial sectors, you gotta have like train lines all over the place. But I can't think of another part of Toronto that just looks like this. Because I filmed walking videos in lots of industrial parts. There's so many others I could do, but again, I've never really been here on foot, so. And also, I think the 123D turns off at North Queen Street, so no buses here. Man, is it ever warm outside? It's gonna be like this for the rest of the week. Oh yeah, and yes, so as you guys already know, I film almost all of my videos with the Panasonic camera, the DS-Z60 or Z60 if you want to be American. And you know what? Yesterday, you know, it was like rush hours waiting for the. You hear my voice? Man, I could be like singing or humming a little tune right now as I'm doing this, because you know the voice is bouncing like back and forth and stuff, but the vehicles are just taking over. Well, as I was saying, I have my camera out while I was waiting for the 943 bus at Midland and Steeles Avenues, and the camera slipped out of my hand. It fell on the sidewalk, and two pieces came out, and that was the part of the metal frame for the battery door. Actually, the battery and card door. You know, of course, that holds the camera's battery and the SD card. I tried to put it back together while I was on the subway heading back home, and then like last evening. And even though I thought I had it, it couldn't work. So I ordered a replacement door from Amazon. Should be here hopefully end of this week, if not Monday, the latest. But that means I'm gonna have to, like, thanks to my video tutorial, I'm gonna have to partially take it apart and fix and like make one tweak, and then I should be able to like have it like it was before. It really sucks. I made a video about it. And just before I left Sherway Curtains, I posted my first elevator video since September. It's really been that long. And I was at the Bay, because you know the Bay has some unique elevators, though a lot of them have been modernized. Though this one I was on was modernized, was a vintage Otis that's modernized by something. I think that's Dundas Street. That next bridge coming up. Or is it not? I know it's something else though. Let's see. So I'm checking the map here. I don't think I'm gonna show you guys, you know, where I am because, you know, the sun. It's very sunny out. You guys are not even gonna see it. Okay, that is Dundas Street West. All right. I'm not gonna check when the next buses are arriving because there's tons of them. There's like a lot of them. And of course, it's, you know, it's already the beginning of the peak period. So everyone comes first. That's the one I'll hop on. Well, I could hop on the 900 or 927 express routes, but it really depends on the timing and how, you know, you would overtake the local buses. I'm not really the only, I was about to say I'm the only person walking here, but there's another person on the other side of the street that's walking the other direction. Sometimes I feel like I wish it's cool, but the cold is like painful to be in. I remember like when I was doing these walking videos like January, February, I had to like force myself to freeze out my fingers and my butt, so. Ooh, I haven't seen this in a while. That was an Orion thing, but looks like it, but it's not. There's Vickers Road. You guys probably noticed that I did not cross over to the other side, because this street pretty much lacks traffic lights, except for at North Queen, so I'm just gonna stay on this side and find my way to Dundas Street West and the south side, so I can, unless I can go this way on Vickers Road. Oh, but it's trucks. Okay, this is actually Dundas Street. Oh, there is a stairwell that would go up there. And of course the East Mall becomes partially residential until it gets to like Eglinton. There's also the West Mall, which is much more commercialized, or maybe the same as this. As you know, on the west side of 427, it passes through a neighborhood improvement area with many high rises, as I'm stepping on some crap here. Now we get some cool breeze. There's Cloverdale Mall. I haven't been there in a year. One of these local neighborhood shopping malls you find in your area. And there's the East Mall Crescent, which is where I have to turn on to get to Dundas. Wonder how busy the buses are going to be. I mean, we aren't too far from Kipling Station, but if I continue walking on there, it would probably be a 20-minute walk. Some sort. I'm not going to deal with that. I just want to get home when I can. And the sidewalk abruptly ends here. All right, I'm gonna have to cut through this parking lots and head over to, of course, the East Mall Crescent. Yellow Cup Cafe. How? What is it? Is it a copy off of Second Cup? Well, it'd be kind of ironic if Second Cup was literally in the same plaza as. Hey, look, First Choice Haircutters. There used to be one right in my old area on Rogers Road, just by Keel Street, but that closed a long time ago. Was this the relocated location, or I don't even know. yes, of course, there's gonna be a lot of trucks here. What do you expect? I want to live in these homes though. Like, you have to be exposed to the air pollution, noise, and a whole lot of stuff. Again, this is a very busy area. And it looks like they are building, of course, condos. So it doesn't care. They can just place them wherever they like. Hey, there's a go bus. Alexander Dennis double decker or bi-level. And here we are, Dundas Street West, which is quite long. It'll, of course, take you into downtown, but basically the whole, like, definitely search it up. But Dundas Street, like, bends to the north through the junction and passes through Bloor, then all the way east into the core. How many buses are here? There's a My Way, New Flyer, Excelsior, followed by 2 Orions, 1 on the 111, and okay, we should have waited, but, and another one as well on the 112B, and another My Way, Excelsior. I think it's an XD60. God, I love these buses. I actually thought of going on Kipling to Eglinton over, but the express doesn't run until like 4. I know it's, what's the time right now? 3:58. Yeah, the express would like run at this time, but I'd rather just take the subway home. That's my best bet. And hey, that's the airport express. I'm gonna hop on that right there. What fleet number is it? 8,000! Holy shit! 8,000! Yes, 8,000. I've only been in that route twice, but of course, the airport express buses have their own promotion, their own wrap. See, like that, for example. Look at that, it's 927D, 927C. So why don't we wrap the video up on the 900 Airport Express, but I can't guarantee I'll continue this on to Kipling Station. I know it's not too far, but, you know, maybe I'll say another. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay cool or stay warm, especially if you're here in Ontario. The weather like really changes. I actually knew it would be 8,000. Yes, yes. And of course, you want to support the channel. You can always like leave your tokens of appreciation with PayPal and Super Thanks, whichever one works for you. It would be appreciated. Actually, let's get a front view here.
Next stop, Kipling Station. This is an express vehicle.
8,000. Oh, of course we're going to be in traffic. Love that somber press bell. The regional terminal by Metrolinx, of course, Go buses, My Way buses serve the terminal, but ours is right over there. Oh, you can even see the skyline. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can, but the CA Tower's like partially covered by the haze and stuff. I've been at the subway station many times at rush hour. Let's see how busy it is. I bet you it's, I mean, I know it's like 4 p.m., but I'm pretty sure that's when it gets like a lot busier. Perfect timing.
Next stop, Flint Station. This is an express vehicle.
There we are. Thank you. Made it. Ah, the lovely 8000. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As I was mentioning, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. See y'all next time. Peace out. Adios. Sayonara. Bye-bye.